Okay, let me stop getting so excited. Woo! Whoa. 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 I don't know. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about my hair transformation. I don't know if you've noticed anything different about me, but actually a lot of you probably don't because my hair is so stretched, but I did end up cutting my hair. After that last video, I had decided that I was going to cut my hair. In this video, I'm going to talk about all the different dyes I've used to get to this point, because a lot of people ask me, what hair dye do you use? And I'm like, girl, it's a cocktail, because there's a whole bunch of different dyes I've used. I dyed my hair for the first time in 2013. I was in 11th grade. I had just cut off all of my straight ends from when I had heat damage. So I used a brand called Kiss Express. I got it from my local beauty supply store. And we used the color Black Cherry. I had my mom do it for me. Thanks, Mom. I liked it, especially since it was my first time. I was like, oh my god, there's so much color! Even though there really wasn't. But you know, I saw the difference because it was my hair. A few months later, I really wanted like a real color, and I wanted something. At that time I was kind of going for like a reddish, cherry, purplish kind of color. And so we went to the store and we got a box dye. It was my first permanent dye. And it was the Garnier Olia. I'll put the box here. I'm pretty sure it was in the color Garnet Red. It was red, but it had some purple tones in it. So I didn't want anything too bright. I didn't want my hair to look red. I just wanted it to have some kind of like a wine color, you know? I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. That dye was pretty nice. It was very oily. It was very runny, and it didn't damage my hair, I guess, because of the oils, and that was the reason why we went for it anyway, because we didn't want something that was going to damage my hair after I spent so much time trying to get my hair back to a natural, healthy state after having so much heat damage. I honestly don't remember how it looked. I'd have to find some pictures, but I thought it was nice. I know I was satisfied with it because I'm pretty sure we did it twice. I'm pretty sure we did that one twice. So then a few months after that, I was probably a senior in high school, and I had found this girl who dyed her hair using Shea Moisture hair color system. And I was like, whoa, Shea Moisture has hair dye, because I had always used, you know, different Shea Moisture products, you know, like you see them all the time in Target and stuff, but I didn't know that they had a hair dye line. I did so much research on this because it was pretty expensive too. It was probably like, it was $15 to $20 for one box, depending on where you went. And like, my hair is really thick, so I used 2 full boxes whenever I dye my hair. And so that was an investment. So I was, you know, looking at everybody's videos, and the color payoff that people were getting, let me tell you, there were women with like dark black hair getting like vibrant reds and even like browns and blondes, and I was like, The color that I was eyeing, I found like 1 or 2 videos of a girl using it, and her hair looks so good. I'm gonna try and see if I can find the picture. And so we used that one, and I used the color Bright Auburn. It took pretty well. People had finally started to notice, hey, like your hair is kind of reddish purple, brownish, you know, like what's going on? And I was like, yeah, I dyed my hair, guys. So that Shea Moisture color ended up being the color that I stuck to for the most amount of time, I would say. I think I remember dyeing my hair with that. Well, let me count to see how many shampoos are in here. So I'm thinking I dyed my hair with that color at least 3 times. So that was the one I stuck to the most. And then after that, I decided that I wanted to try Manic Panic. And I don't remember exactly what made me want to try that one, but I knew that it was vegan, it was ammonia-free, and it is a cream formula hair color, and it is semi-permanent. And they had like lots of these vibrant colors. So I said that I wanted to do this color called Fuchsia Shock. I think it was called Fuchsia Shock. And it was like this beautiful pink purple. I was like moving away from the reds. And I wanted this gorgeous pink purple. I thought it was beautiful. And I really, you know, it must have been over the summertime because yes, it was over the summer because I really wanted a very bright color for summer. But when we went to the store, we couldn't find that color. So I ended up having to mix two colors, and this wasn't inexpensive either. This was a pretty expensive brand as well. So I think each jar was like $20. And they were like little jars like this. Anyway, so I mixed the colors Purple Haze and Hot Pink, I think. And I'm pretty sure I used more pink than purple because I wanted it to be brighter. So I used more pink than purple, and I mixed them together in a little dish. And it was like this gorgeous like burgundy. Like I wish I had a color to show you guys. This is like what the color came out to. Like I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like a it's purple, but it has a lot of pink in it, and it's very, very bright and very nice, very, you know, grape wine type, you know. And it was nice. I really did like that one. But it wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't bright, and it rinsed out fairly quickly. I used a lot of oils in my hair and stuff, and that can also pull the color out more quickly. I feel like there was something I did between Shea Moisture and the Manic Panic, but I can't remember. Okay, so after that, I really started thinking, if I want to get this bright color, I'm going to need to bleach my hair. Like, I'm going to have to bleach it. And I was like, oh, but I don't want to. And then the light bulb went off in my head, and I thought, there has to be some kind of dye that is lifting black hair without bleaching it. And in this time period, I had run into a lot of women who had this beautiful, vibrant red hair. And I decided, yeah, I want a vibrant red too. So I asked this lady who had like a short tapered cut. She was like, it's a red box. I don't know what it's called. And the color I used was something like Fire Red or Red Rage or something like that. And I was like, ooh girl, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna look it up. So I told my mom, and I was like, Mom, this is the one I have to use. Like, look at her hair. It's so pretty. And I was all on the Red Rage. I was like, yeah, I need to have red hair. I need red hair. And I wanted it to be bright, and I wanted people to see that it was red even in the darkness. Like, I was ready for some real color. So I did all my research and found out that it was Clairol Textures and Tones Permanent Hair Dye. It's in a red box, and it has black women on it. And I think it says specifically designed for dark hair or natural hair, something like that. It's designed to lift black hair. Boy, did that thing take. And by take, I mean my hair was fire. Like, my hair was the color of fire. And yeah, I dyed it, I think, the day before I went back to school for my second year. I just remember looking in the mirror the day after, and I was like, my hair is red. Like, my hair is real red. I didn't get it dyed over again for a long time because I was at school and I was really busy, and I only trusted my mom to dye my hair, so I just didn't dye it for a while. And so my roots grew out. I had that color for a long time, and when it faded, I liked the hair color, but when it faded, since it had so much orange in it, it faded to kind of like this brassy brownish color rather than like the reddish purplish tones that I was used to. And I know I said that I wanted red, but I didn't want, like, you should have seen the colors that the women had. It wasn't like red orange. It was like this red, like real red. And I had orange red. I didn't want orange red. So I wanted to stick with that box dye, but I didn't want to choose a different color. By that time, it was probably like November. Ooh, I don't know. It was months later. I dyed it in August, and probably around November I decided that I wanted to have a new color. I might be getting this timeline all wrong, but you know, mom's gonna watch this video and be like, girl, that was April! I chose the color, I think it's plum, just straight plum. And it's this really deep, that's actually what's in my hair right now, but I dyed it kind of a while ago, so it's kind of rinsed out a bit. Like, if you guys watched my video, which one was it? My fall makeup tutorial, that was my hair. It was very dark, and to me, like, it was black. I was like, oh Lord, my hair is black, and I just spent so much time trying to get it red, and now I just starting over. I'm starting over from scratch. After the first time I washed it, it, you know, mellowed out a bit, so it looked more purplish rather than like this dark plum. And I love it. Like, I really love it now. I've washed it multiple times since I dyed it, and I'm loving the color, because now I have my red hues, but they're more toned down because of the blue base that was in the purple dye. If you mix a bluish dye with a reddish dye, you're going to get something purple. So the red that was already in my hair mixed with the dark blues that were in the dye that I used created this nice reddish purple. Yay! If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments. And I'll be, I'll be there all the time. I always read the comments, so I'll be answering any questions that you guys have. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this video. And another thing, if you guys haven't been watching my videos, on YouTube, they do this thing now where you can subscribe, but you have to tap the bell next to the subscribe button in order to know whenever I post a new video. So, like, what's the point of subscribing if you're not even going to get notified about my videos, So don't forget to press subscribe, but also press the bell to know when I'm posting new videos. Alright? Thanks so much for watching this video, and don't forget to like it if you liked it. If you didn't like it, well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.